In the last video, I gave you a sense of what we're about at Radiant. What I want to talk about now is the particular things that make us different. We are a very unusual law firm, unlike anything you've seen before in your career. I can guarantee that. And this may be really exciting to you, but it also may be something that you feel is not quite right for you. And I think it's important that we're really transparent to what we're about and for you to think about whether that's right for you. Right. So a few things that are different about Radiant. First of all, we specialize in commercial contracts. That's all we do. We do two things. We help large contracts with large companies with their day-to-day contracts. We call it managed legal service. And we also do contract projects where we kind of update lots of contracts at the same time. It's all about contracts, and we're all about, fixing the contracting problem, as we call it, or making contracting a delightful experience for everyone involved. We're very kind of collaborative in how we negotiate. We believe in being reasonable about contracts. We want to help people create great relationships. Another thing you need to know is we're pretty structured in how we work. Law firms are frankly a little bit chaotic. Instead of Radiant, we create time during the day when you have a chance to really do some good work. And the people who do best at Radiant are the ones who are ready to go during those periods, do a good piece of work, get it out and done, and then kind of, take a break and then think about the next piece of work. Now, that's not for everyone. Some people are a little bit more chaotic. But to thrive at Radiant, you need to be comfortable working in that kind of environment where you get a chance to think and do great work, but you're also kind of need to be doing it at that point. Another thing we are really important for us is building trust with our clients. And that means getting the details right, as well as kind of really understanding the point and being commercial. So detail orientation is really important to us. It's not all about the details, but if you're not able to get the details right, it's just not going to work. On the other hand, right, this all sounds very structured and so on. Radiant is all about change, right? So although we keep trying to standardize how we work, we're also involving everyone at the organization in figuring out how to make things better. So, this is a place where you won't be told, you won't have to ask for permission to make things better. You're just part of teams working together, figuring it all out. And kind of every day you should be thinking about, how can I improve things? So if you kind of believe that it's already perfect out there in the legal world, you may find Radiant a little bit uncomfortable. But if you're all up for fixing things, then Radiant may well be the place for you. As part of that ongoing change, we use a lot of technology, and we're kind of constantly rebuilding and fixing things and so on. So we don't expect you to come to us knowing how to do this, but we expect you to be good at picking up tools, just being curious, learning how they work, and figuring out with us all new ways of delivering value to our clients. And so that whole kind of experimenting and trying things and sometimes failing, and that's okay, is a real part of how Radiant works. And it's something, you think about whether you want to be part of. We're also flattish, right? We are not a partnership structure, and you don't come to Radiant and get titles. Right? What you come to Radiant to do is get incredible leadership opportunities. And we are pushing down throughout the firm a strong sense of self-management, but also looking to everyone, even the most junior members of the team, to be leading different aspects of the firm. So you'll get huge opportunities to grow. But if it's all about comparing titles with your colleagues on LinkedIn, Radiant may be a little bit disappointing, but we are also a place where you can really create your own career and be part of figuring out where the organization needs to grow next and what parts you want to lead as part of that. So if we're in this world of self-management, where it's so important and it's not all about kind of a hierarchy and reporting to people, you need to be good at showing initiative, right? You need to be comfortable with self-management, of kind of looking after yourself. And it's not that there won't be people to support you. We're a very collaborative environment, but you kind of need to have a little bit of structure in how you approach things and not just wait for things to be told to do stuff, right? You need to show that initiative. We also want people who are here to really master things. Now, we understand that not everyone's going to work at the same place for their whole life. In fact, that's really unusual now, and that's okay. But this is not a place to come and just tick a few boxes and move on. And frankly, if you're looking for a job where you're thinking like 1 or 2 years is, then I'll do the next thing, we're not going to be the right place for you. we're looking for people who want to join us for at least 3 to 5 years and really learn some incredible skills. But what we promise you is we're going to teach you the things that will put your whole career on rocket fuel, right? We are teaching you the skills which are so valuable now in the working environment, especially amongst kind of in-house teams and so on, where you will be learning things here about how to improve stuff, how to fix stuff, how to be a absolutely terrific commercial lawyer across all sorts of different contract types. And if that's interesting you and you want to really dig in and learn something rather than just pass through in short order, then this may be a really interesting opportunity for you. And then finally, we play nice here, right? And this is a very collaborative environment. We're very transparent. We share a lot of information. We work together, right? Everyone has the opportunity to make progress here. It's not a competition. We want everyone to be contributing. It's all about how we work within the team. So we're looking for people who really want to play nice and be part of this bigger picture as figuring everything out. So if this sounds interesting to you and exciting to you, then listen on a couple more videos. And then we would love to hear from you and for you to consider joining us as part of this team.